I'd like to introduce you to Gerron, a community development major who actually grew up in this neighborhood where the Institute for G.O.D. relocated in 2008, called Hopewell. This institution believes you have to have a strong local presence to make a lasting global impact, and that kind of ministry starts right where you live. Tell us more, Gerron.
All right, Alex, I grew up in Hopewell. Before the Institute came into the neighborhood, the place was ugly and hostile. Homes were run down, and the streets were run by pit bulls, drug dealers, fights, and fear. I wasn't even allowed to play in my own front yard, and not a single food delivery service would enter into my neighborhood. But after the Institute came, faculty and staff started knocking on doors, sharing how they wanted to see my neighborhood change. They made friends with the families in the neighborhood, bringing dinner, doing landscaping, improvements and repairs to homes, inviting kids outdoors for activities. That was the first time I was given permission to go play outdoors. The college runs a summer camp called Camp Skills, and when I was 11, I participated in it, and it changed my life. Not only did I get out of my home, but I started learning valuable life skills. My counselors, college students, took a genuine interest in me and my development. One of the first things I learned about God was that He was in the business of ordering chaos. Hopewell was a dull, low-spirited place. You never saw kids outside. And people even called it derogatory names like Dopewell. It was chaotic. But now, people are welcomed by such a lively spirit from the Lord. And it's one of the most sought-after places to live in this part of Nashville. The Institute produces people who live out God's word in any context with any people. They meet needs and they build community. Hopewell is a wonderful place to live now. My professors live here, my friends, and even some of the alumni. And now as a college student, I'm a counselor to kids like me in my own neighborhood. Essentially, chaos ordered. Let's go, Alex.
Gerron, my man, you are a living testimony of the work the Institute for G.O.D. has been able to do in developing communities. I'm sure witnessing such a transformation of the place you grew up in was one thing, but now getting to be part of that change is totally another. Thank you for sharing your story.